Hey, that's just weird. I'm going live again now. You can see the picture of Roland there. Roland up there. Roland the dog, yeah. And seen have opened up a little bit. It's a bit more widescreen now, bit more. He's back from his holidays. There's his eyes. Love looking at you. It's big Sherlock. And now baby Sherlock's away for a swim in the sea with Billy Bay, of course. Yes. He'll teach him how to go. And there's Big Sherlock, and look at Roland up there. Look, there he is. Got his eyes on him. He's always watching you. Yeah, we're going to guest in the studio today. Oh, this one's doing very, very well. He's doing very, very well. He got his, everybody got their new places on the presenters. Well, not on the presenters, but on Radio William as presenters. We've got several presenters on each one now, dating from the 1700s. Through the end of the 1800s and then in the 1900s, right up to the 2020s. I forget what this fellow's on, but I think he's a later one. Could you give me that? Be Mine, Harry the Hedgehog. Hello there, everybody. I'm the Hedgehog. I've been in the hog. Won't you be mine and come into the hog's party? He's ready for the host party there. He's invited a guest already. Free. Mickey the monkey. He'll challenge Morty any day. He says, I'm Mickey the monkey. I'm bright orange. You're a funny kind of brown. You like that color. Mickey the monkey. I'm going to the hogs party. Hogs party, William? What would I do? Act as a hog. Go on. Be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine. He's quite a good star as well, isn't it? Is Monkey. But what? A star got left outside. How did he do that? He rang the doorbell 3 times. No, he was expecting Mr. Bell. Well, he was on yesterday, so we decided to leave him off him, and bring some of the other smaller guys into it. But in the purpose of doing that, of course, we left him over there outside the door. He was still sitting there. And here he is. And on the new William Live show, on Radio William, uh, uh, each decade, like, is headed by a more experienced presenter. But of course, he's got a lot of assistants as well. This is one of our more experienced men. Hello, Ted Bear. Now, what's up with you, Ted? What happened? Well, some people call me Fred Bear. And I was shouting for Fred Bear. And I think he got up when he went in, so I didn't come in. And my name is Ted Bear. Somebody called me Fred Bear. Yeah. Yeah, I've often been known as Fred Bear. Whoops. I'm going to sleep again. Whoops. I've got nobody. Whoops. I've got a wobbly head. Let's tell you why. That's because I went in the washer, and I went round and round and round and round. Hello, everybody. Soon as I got out. Hello, everybody. It's me, Ted Bear. I've been on a merry-go-round. Yes, Ted Bear. Poor old Ted Bear that he got in the washer. Trying to get his fur nice and white. But he got nice and bright instead. Yes. And now he's got bright eyes. Yes. And Big Sherlock's back from his holidays and tell me what you've been doing. I've been watching the new presenters get the places on Radio William. Yeah, am I still on? Yeah, everybody's still on. Bunny's still on. Who's doing the latest one? Now, you're doing the one of the oldest ones, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing 1700s. The 1800s. Yeah, yeah. With Baby Sherlock, and you've got a new presenter there. I forget who he is. He's not new. It didn't really start until the day. And am I on one of the later ones? Yeah, I'm on 2010. If you want to catch me, I'm on 2010. We've got Alien, I think, on 2020s. Um, Harry is there? No, no. Daisy the cow, I think, is up there. I don't know. It would be hard to remember. There's now 50 presenters here. Yes. Because we have several different presenters on a channel. We've got this. Let's say we could take the 1920s, we could take the 1930s. But there we are. We'll spend 60 over minutes doing nothing. Just talking. I like a bit more action myself. Let's go for action. And let's see what Billy Bass is doing today. Oh, there he is. Yes, he's going for 360-101 because he wants to go to his birthday party. RC Billy Bass. Well, I'm pleased he's RC. Is he RC? Beatles birthday. My 15th birthday special. Rockefeller explosions at his birthday, but Billy's stuck on his plaque. He's turning his head round to try and see what he's got. He's got two little bunnies next to him or something just stuck on. He's got the to be used sign on there. Um, that's the YouTube. And then we've got Sherlock's selection of the day, Tatum the Jemmy Collector. Uh, Santa Claus is coming to town. That'll be Santa, but that's also a Bruce Springsteen song on there. And that's Sherlock's selection of the day. Now we've got Furby Man, Instant 1998 again. Yes, we play songs from every year Liverpool can possibly manage to get a song from. Not being every year except maybe the 1700s, you know. They're doing more research on that end, Sherlock Shaw. Furby Glitch with unused sounds. Tunes animatronics and more. Sam's Club 12-foot Reaper website video. And Sam's Club Halloween 23 musical skeleton band website. That's from Tunes. Yes, Tunes, I say, rushing up the page. Now I can see Tunes at the bottom. The bottom, that is, of the top. So go to Hello Sunshine, the Rockefeller Explosion from Animatronic Builder. TV short, David Otis. The Jimmy Brothers animated Chainsaw Jimmy Halloween 23. And the Freight Train Drifter, BNSF Intermodal on the Marceline subdivision in Knox County, Missouri. Does get around Missouri, doesn't they? But yes, he's yearly pass, you know, yeah. Maybe that's his lifetime pass. And Mr. Halloween Dude, he's been back to Sam's Club as well. It must have been full last night. Halloween is actually good. And the other is Nostalgia Corner, Plyro production music, Green Grass. If it was the green grass, it would be the green grass of home with Tom Jones. Oh, yes. And Ian is back in his StreamYard again. If he'd been back in his StreamYard yesterday, he would have gotten flooded because it was absolutely pouring here of rain all day. We never seen the sun, or we've seen grey clouds, never seen constant rain. Today, it's still forecast for rain, and it's forecast for rain for the next 10 days. But some of the only showers, today it's supposed to be thundery showers, It did start off nice and bright, but it's clouding a little bit now, and it says cloudy. But it's up to about 17 a day. It's not much rise on yesterday. Yesterday it was about, although it was in the end because it went down to 14 and 13, but it was 15. Ian, as I say, was back in his stream yard, and we have the Jerry Brothers, a big launch Halloween 23.1, and there he goes rushing off the top of that screen again. Jerry Brothers, yes, the light show, musical Jack Skellington light string, and the Jerry Halloween 23. I'm just going to try another time again with YouTube and see what they're doing. I'm not doing anything, but I've pressed one button. I'm getting something. Uh, it's on the wrong side. You didn't want to be reading that side. Yeah, come over this side. This side. That's it. That's better. Go on then. Move on. Uh, Can't move on. A YouTube that can't move on is a YouTube. I am going to stand here and click them all day ever. Probably better doing it myself. Yeah. Not all at once, eh? It's supposed to be this side. Because this is supposed to be the voice of Ted. There he is. And it's also been claimed as Bunny's voice. Bunny says it's for him. And Dory likes to have a go at it as well. And they always are a bit hesitant with it, but they come around and it's time. With this, you have to recognize yours. Although it'll read it clearly, but it's not going to give the provider. Stuck. Or not going. So I'll have to be a mongrel. It's best left to man again, but you're never gonna be able to rely on it. If a poor moral man that cannot read very well is going to have to rely on that, then he's dead, I'm afraid. Yes, where were we up to? I didn't see the provider, even though he's there, but yeah, I was up to Light Up Hanging Skull Reaper, Jimmy Halloween 23, Jimmy Brothers. Jeremy Lee Park, Lucky and Jeremy get an oil change. Jimmy prototype Funky Hound high pitch edit. We did like to use that device over on here, but it has hesitancies and it didn't seem to go. And sometimes it'll read the wrong things and not putting up the proper information. I'm not interested in 9views at the moment 10 years ago or 10 hours ago. Jimmy Time, Jimmy Prototype, Funky Hound, High Pitch Edit, G.H. Horn, Sam's Club Halloween 23, Two Musical Skeletons, LED Light Show Jack Skellington Singing Pumpkin, Jimmy Halloween 23. Jimmy Brothers, and then we have Pat Tebow Post, Fiji Flower. And then we have Jimmy the Beagles, John Audio Rip, the Beatles fan was 7. And then we have Grooven Props 97, Grave Raver, Grooven Goody, Dry Bowser, and his custom updated Bowser's Bridge. And Pete, I'm going to move to the country. Couldn't eat a lot of peaches with the presidents. Yeah. Oh, and along come the stragglers, walking on the beaches, looking at the peaches. Yes. Oh, look at them lovely bunch of peaches. Josh the Inflatable Instructor Guy, new for 23, Jimmy Halloween Air Balloon Inflatable, 6-foot animated werewolf with a sound box. That's a dangerous asked. Brought on the video editor. I used to be. Alex Kitty 25, finally correct. Holiday Studios, the difference between the HC, SC, and the SCICTT hip swinging saddles. Rocky the King Lobster, Jimmy 2010, H.O. Michael Myers, animatronics. And Jimmy Time with Cadence and Candle video. And Dr. Cocta, Jimmy Horace the Butler review with Don Walker. Doctor says you come in, but you got to pay him cash. Horace opens the door and says, "What do you want?" I stick this thing in your ear. It has been animated school tombstone from Snowy's Animatronics and Skylar Studios custom token Hermie plush and the best gameplay got in the Bad Man's 3, 4, 5, City Boot Island and the Choo Choo Charlies. Looks like you've been sick. Dr. Cock has come back again to the door. This time he's asking for Tiki Bonka's demo. I did the Bonka. You a Tiki Bonka? You a Tiki Bonka? No, I'm Horace the Butler. And what about best gameplay? Gartner Band 3, Gartner Bands 4, The Hunter. Yeah. RP Hunter. Need to call up that door sitting in the corner there. Tim Boss in the fight. Chief Pigster. The Carpetbagger at Fort Worth. Rodeo, or chicken steer, not horse made stock, yachts, riding bulls, the second oldest burning light bulb. Well, I know we've got the oldest here. No, yeah, yeah, there you go. And the Jimmy Time, Jimmy 98, Caspar recording almost full. And Jimmy Time with the Beverly Hills Teddy Bear Company singing Grinch. He went missing in Beverly Hills up at the Collins Spectre Mills. Jimmy Time, Jimmy Big Head Santa audio rip. Put his Grinching on 51 for Black. Best gameplay is here with his bat and the band. His new bosses, he got new bosses now. Happy Frank and his Cranky Frank. Chewy Choke. Oh, ho, ho. Bert Smith's gambling. Who won that dog race? Well, it was number, number, number 9. Was number 9, Bert. What do you mean? That's number 6. Oh, he got his number cloth up the wrong way. Uh, uh, no wonder I didn't win. Yeah. Furby Universe, Furby Connect World, background music one. Furby Connect World DJ music. Doing animatronics and more. Sam's Club Halloween 23. The Skylar's Funny. MMM Season 1, Episode 3, Pirates Live. Take them to Jimmy Collector. See you guys soon. I'm going on block now for 1.5. Ian got back in his StreamYard. Yeah, I've been in today. This was when he was in yesterday. But when he got back, he seen Dexter the singing dog. Oh, 36101. He says, I'm a birthday gift. Uh-huh. Well, he says, throw it down the stream. It's not my birthday. Not Gracie's going to do Batman. Arkham Knight Robin Vertigo Predator Challenge Map. Oh, 36101. Oh, every time he looks in the mirror, he sees his mother-in-law portrait. Birthday gift. Oh, the mother-in-law. And he can't do it. Oh, have to be good to the mother-in-law. Oh, yes. And 36101 is Emerson swinging Sammy Swordfish. Mine 757 is Jimmy Christmas animated guitar frog. And singing Honey Bass Christmas version from Lake 44. And Mark's bedroom, your local train boy. 12:15 a.m. heartwarming apology to black people. Because it's a black train coming down the line. All the trains when there was steam trains used to be black here. Well, not all of them. There was green ones and things, but I mean, most of them walking in the coal field. But also passengers as well. I mean, they were all black trains. We never had the white trains. They'd be sooty, with the smoke. Yeah. Some of Sardonyx Halloween. Sinister Steve edited demo and Halloween Hangout Home Depot 23, the 3-foot skeleton unboxing thoughts and demo. That's a video. And why the Scarecrow? My honest opinion on Stucky and build. I've been down here before. Annie Keaton lies and dynamite. Somebody told Annie a few lies. Now she's going to put a dynamite underneath his seat. Yes, Mr. Halloween Dude said discussing the Morris costumes with Corny Barker. And Collector Studios got his prototype Berry Music Dancers Santa ready. Yes, wow. So I pull that page down. and it's muffed it because something else has come out that hasn't pulled the page down. Yes, the very old and rare animatronics return at Hunter's Hill Farm. Teen Vlogger and Jimmy Master Animatronics, the Countess, the life-size animated Midnight Countess, and the TR Fan 1985 Jagerman Cooler was Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, he was at West Hall on with his Roblox. What's the Jimmy Skull Man? Soul Man. Skull Plaque. I was Sam and Dave arguing over who's the real soul man around here. MT Creations. Happy birthday, Rosella. And Jimmy Industries from Rocky 867. Crooning, yeah, Bing Crosby. The Texas Hunters Convention, Spooky Haunted Fun in Lone Star State. That's Harvard Bagger. Zach, with a building of Isaac Repentance, and nowhere with a trulled man. I've been here before. And Rocky the King Lobster, life size. Jimmy, Hannibal Lecter animatronic. Yes, I'm gonna have a look at that studio because I'm going down. No, I've got a new thing which I'll do. I'll go down and see if I can see some of the oldies. But seeing them is at the bottom, so it's a long way to travel down. Well, it's either travel down or push them up at the top, and I'll just go back down again. Oh, we can't reach any of them on there. I'm reaching a few now. We've got Gabriella 9797 with the Beatles Blackbird, and Peter Sam Hammer with Jimmy Prototype Toy Story animated singing skeleton duo, Rockafire Cowboy, Billy Bob's Wonderland Rim Molding, and Chuck E. Cheese or Stay Frosty Royal Milk Tea. Rockafire Explosion Fallout Boy and a lady with 1,000 inflatables. Just cheers. Yeah. Animatronics Zone, China Fake Hip Swinging Santa, and Randy Unsure with the French version of the Singing and Dancing Snowman. We've got Lady B's Dead Official, OQ Sarah. We see, well, we don't. As we move down from there now, we see Anna Santina hanging on the end of Bruno Mars. And there's Jaden Riley and Scott Kirkham up there. Jaden Riley, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, and Scott Kirkham for far too many times. We've got Renata Singh, Linda Ronstadt, he was ever near, and Noelia Patricia ACQ Verm. I'm going to have to have a look in that studio because I'm running quite late. Ice Dot says hi, William. Hi, Ice. Have you frozen yet? Oh, it's warm up either. It's supposed to be. Can you believe it? Yeah. It's 15, mostly sunny, but after a solid day of rain yesterday, I think everything's still wet. There we go. I'm going to do the music, but what? I'm going to do it. Yes, well, I seem to do everything. Yes. I'm going to do the music for you. So where is it? There. Probably amazed at his own work. Well, I've never seen anything like it. Well, I went to do the music and I ended up with the RC Billy Bass. The Beatles' birthday, my 15th birthday special, the Rockefeller Explosions. It's supposed to be trying to show, when it doesn't say, it doesn't mention anything, but I can recognize the two girls. That's the Caravels. It don't have to be a baby to cry, and it was sometime about 1963. I'm getting nil information on this. It's from something called 74 Soda Pop. But obviously we just put it up there. It contains a song but never mentions anything about the song and only mentions Billy Bass and the Beatles made a birthday. Right, what about Big D. Irvine and Little Eva swinging on a star? Insane, 98, Herbie Glinch with unused sounds. See, we did put some others on as well, and they're getting obviously mixed up with the songs. I see that. Yes, I can see that now. So we will try and skip those songs if we can, but well, it was a genuine song, Big Deal, when a little Eva swinging on a star, and Sam's Club musical Skeleton Band. Um, it's showing the flying machine. Yes, and that's nothing to do with the flying machine. The flying machine was in the 60s, 70s. Hello Sunshine, Rockefeller Explosion, and the TV short. And no, that's just not going to be it. Imagine that. It tells us about the new songs that are put on, and all it does is show. Well, no, it may be showing songs, but it's showing them in a funny order. It's mixing them up with the light up hanging skull reaper, and it's showing a picture of the Dixie Cubs. Oh my. I think we can get started farther down. Obviously, what went wrong is they got the songs on with it, some of them got mixed up or something. David Archuleta, Jimmy Prototype of Hooky Hound, you see, they're all mixed up. But it might start here. Jason Mraz, I'm yours. I'm hoping it starts here. And Gavin DeGraw, in love with a girl. And Believe in Dreams is Flyleaf. And Duncan Schwick, Half Life. And High by the Speaks, I think we're away now. And here Yato Kag Amai, Far Away Promise. Now these are all songs you picked up off of here. I only put them on a list to try and see if it's. I'm going to have to squint for the one now with Sherlock, of course. Darius Campbell, Dennis Colorblind, Michelle Branch Everywhere. Sorry about the beginning, it got mixed up with something else. I've got to click 5 with Jenny. I've got Edwin McKean, I'll be. I've got Big Runga, Shwee. These are supposed to be bands and singers you don't hear an awful lot of, but at the time it might have been quite popular. Quite popular, but never big, never big. Rob Thomas, Lonely No More. Not with that song, Rob. He's had better songs. The Real Thing, Poor Nice. And Fryo, Alive. All American Rejects, Swing Swing that's an official music video, so that was fairly well known. Cushy back to me, here hide and seek. Lifehouse was known quite a bit with Blind, but not with that song, I feel. Blind Melon with No Rain, Five for Fighting with Superman, It's Not Easy, and Richard Sanderson, Reality. And Terence Trent D'Arby, Sign Her Name. He now changed, of course, his name to Sandra Mayatia or something like that. Cock Robin, When Your Heart Is Weak. Don Johnson, Tell It Like It Is. And Johnny Logan, when he won this 87 Eurovision for Ireland, Hold Me Now, he was the winner. Brush, that's Brothers, Catamount and Pigeons. Hook the Books, Your Eyes. Peter Gabriel, Don't Give Up, featuring Kate Bush, was a very popular hit. Some of them were hits, some of them were not. Leonard Cohen with Hallelujah, live in London, yes, was a hit. At PhD, I Won't Let You Down, charted as well. Eros Ramamossi didn't chart here. He's Italian, I think. Pio Bella Cosa. Harry Underwood next with Some Hearts. There's a one called Some Hearts of Diamonds. I don't know whether it's the same one. I don't know whether she charted. Steve Perry did, though, with Oh Cherie. Claire Aitken, This Is the Night Music. Just to try and highlight some that you very rarely might hear of now, though some of them you will. Danny's song, Loggins and Messinia. Herman Shermich pops up from the 1966 with No Milk Today because the lady's gone away. Jim Reeves from the 60s with Distant Drums. Distant Drums, yes. I've got the Hollies with Bush Stop, also from the 60s, doing a few 60s for you there. This will be in the 70s, John Mellencamp, Heart So Good. Cliff Richard, probably in the 90s or something when he did that with Saviour's Day. And Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young went back to the early 70s, I think, with Teach Your Children. Elvis Costello and Attractions is 70s, Oliver's Army. The Osmonds, One Bad Apple, 71. Jamie Cullen, It Ain't Necessarily Sure. Bob Dylan, Like a Rolling Stone in the 60s. Motorhead, Overkill, could be even 80s or late 70s. The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? Cyndi Lauper, True Colours. Olivia Newton-John, More Physical. Blondie, Picture This. Disturbed, The Sound of Silence. Creed, My Sacrifice. The Jam Down in the Tube Station at Midnight. And Seal. Remember Seal? Crazy. The Birds, back in the 60s, Turn. And Gail Shannon, Hearts Up to Larry. Everly Brothers, Bird Dog. Done in the 50s, but this is the 83 version. Beach Boys, Sloop John Bay. Elvis Presley's Hound Dog from 56. AC/DC, It Shook Me All Night Long. Blur, See So High. Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time. And John Lennon with his Woman. Mike Batt, he was lead singer of the Wombats. Summertime City. Culture Club, Karma Chameleon. Slade, Run Runaway, 84. The Rolling Stones, have you ever seen their mother? And have you ever seen Mick Jagger dressed up as a woman there? Well, that's the Rolling Stones. And Megadeth, Holy Wars. Stranglers, All Day and All the Night. Red Hot Chili Peppers, That's What It's Like Here in Downey, California. And Blondie with Maria. Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. White Snake, Fool for Your Lovin'. The Gilly March, Trains to Brazil. That good, I had to put it up twice. So, Michael learns to rock, that's why you go away. Bob Marley is his love. Tina Turner, River Deep, Mountain High. Neil Diamond with Cracklin' Rosie, is that you, Cracklin' Rosie there? Pink, Don't Let Me Get Me. Kelly Westerner, Never Say Goodbye. Love Struck, Will Young, and he looks love struck. And Carly Simon, The Right Thing to Do, is play Metallica before he bounds off that screen. You have to bound him back. Enter Sandman. He's been entered now. Can you pull him back down again? Rich Smith, I don't want to miss a thing. That's why I need to sometimes pull him back down again. There might be a one missing there. Def Leppard, Hysteria, Firehouse, Love of a Lifetime, Mr. Big, The Green Tinted 60s Mind. These are all songs from these albums here and from other albums. I'm going to do these ones with you, but from other albums I done yesterday. White Lion, Till Death Us Do Part, and the Gin Blossoms. I found out about you, that you liked songs like this. And Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive. Journey, still we're going to take a journey. Don't Stop Believing, Live 81 on the Escape Tour. Brian Adams, Please Forgive Me. Rod Stewart, I don't want to talk about it. And Tunnel of Love by Dire Straits. Europe, The Final Countdown. Oh no, I hadn't Bobby in it. I just maybe they've seen us. And Welcome Us All. Oh, isn't that nice? They'll have to welcome us before we reach there, and we'll suffocate in them clouds, yeah. Yeah. But Smokey O'Carroll, The Outfield, Your Love, The Beach Boys, Barbara Ann, and I saw her standing there by the Beatles. Really. And Run DMC with Aerosmith, Walk This Way, and Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, and Survivor, The Moment of Truth. That one's from the Karate Kid. It was a film. And not support sliding. They're putting a blow up instead. Kenny G, Forever in Love. Numb by Linkin Park. Metallica, Whiskey in the Jar. They do a good version of that. And Air Supply, Every Woman in the World. America's Sister Golden Hair. Eagles, The Best of My Love. I always get the best of my love in all my music dating back 150. No. I'm not going to count 1700s, 1800s. Let's see, 120 years. Because I can remember some of them from the early 19th century and 18th, you know. And the Bee Gees, Run to Me, and Bread's Guitar Man, and Doubtley, Home, and Dishwalla, Angels or Devils, and Simple Plan, Welcome to Me Life. So you see what a life I've got. Stephen Speaks, Out of My League. I see the football is getting going, and I got the Women's World Cup going this week. England Lions went out to report on it. He's our sports reporter now, England Lion, on Wonderful Radio William. Yes, he still does his show on Wonderful Radio William when it's his turn. And Camouflage, The Great Commandment. That's What Hurts, Hall and Oates. Dream Theater, Another Day, Blood, Sweat and Tears, I Love You More Than You'll Ever Know. and Richie Blackmore's Temple of the King, Enigma, The Rivers of Belief, and David Lee Roth, California Girls. They differ and differ, they swing from year to year, decade to decade, so you're not just stuck on a individual few months or something like that. Therapy were nowhere, gun were word up, Spinal Tap were beat school, Vein would beat the bullet, Dio holy diver, he went down and never came back up, he's a holy diver. The Almighty free and easy, the water boys, the whole of the moon. Robbie Valentine, over and over again, Vandenberg, How Long, these you might not hear of them too much. Yngwie Malmsteen, Dreaming to Me, and Giant, I'll See You in My Dreams. And Pride and Glory, Fade Me Away. Robert Plant with his big log. Snowy White, Bird of Paradise, the babies, every time I think of you. Kingdom Come, What Love Can Be, and Bert Herring, Julie July, or Julie, with an I on the end, Julie. And Kia's Choice, Not an Addict, Feature Skill, and Roger Daltrey giving it all away live. I'm giving it all away here. We are live. How about Shiny Happy People from R.E.M., Bob Dylan, The Time Is Changing, Bobby Darin, Dream Lover, John Layton, Johnny Remember Me, the Shangri-La's leader of the pack. I don't know what happened any further. No, I don't think we're happening any further. I think we're done that one. We're going to go back to the studio now. There's nothing more to be doing on there. Right, now I'm going to show you these ones. Greatest slow rock ballad ever. I'm going to give them in our game on 2. I'm going to give you 3 from one side and 3 from the other. See, these still got 2 sides. Yes, it's an MP3 actually. Right. Using Big Sherlock in here for much clearer. But the baby does a good job too. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you Foreigner, Blinded by Science. I haven't discovered that one really from Foreigner yet. I've got the damn Yankees. Well, where are you going now? I know the other one. And I've got a Living Color, Love Rears Its Ugly Head. I'd have to go for that one because I know that one. And on the other side, I've got Robin Beck the first time. Yes, I have heard. Golden Earring, Hold Me Now. Not too familiar with that one by the earring. And I've got Scorpion Still Loving You. So we know that one quite a lot. So we'll go for that one. And we're going to do more slow rock. And this is the very best of slow rock. And on 2 again, we're going to give them on 2. I'm wondering who that could be. Let's see. No, that other one in no time. But I'm going for 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. I've got Where Are You Now? That's Nazareth. I've got Africa from Toto. I've got Boat on the River from Styx. I've got Belladonna UFO, and I've got War Song by White Lion. Oh, I like Belladonna UFO, yeah. And on the other side, When the Children Cry, White Lion. Take It on the Run, Oreo Speedwagon. Think About the Night, Smokey. Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses. And Ocean Deep from Cliff Richard. See what's up. I getting puzzled. I'm giving you more than three. That's because they're coming a kind of bit of a section. I'm reading each section. And there you go. So, I had UFO on there, and I'll have Cliff Richard on here with Ocean Deep. Now I moved on to Slow Rock Diary. Now what's on the other side? Silver. I hear you say silver. Blue. Grey. Are you going for grey? I'm going for grey. Are you going for grey? I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to give you a clue. And do you, monkey? A clue. Monkey. A clue. It's orange. Hey, no. He's not as orange as me. No, but he's orange. He's orange. That's bright orange if he's orange. Yeah, here it goes. And there's Bon Jovi and there's Scorpions. Scorpions, Bon Jovi and Brian Adams. Right. I'm gonna go for there's some like that that makes it harder because I haven't got the artist. Never mind. We'll master it. Hotel California, that'll be the Eagles. On the next section, Send Me an Angel, that'll be Scorpions. And on the next section, Love Hurts, well, that'll be Nazareth. And on the next section, Temple of the King, that'll be Rainbow, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Oh, even Richie Blackmore. We've got a bonus track here, Selling the Drama. That's a band called Live. Rock Explosion, Dust in the Wind, that's Kansas. A bonus track for you. Douglas. You might want to come up with them at home. Close to you. Been a few with that. And Who's the Bad Man? And I'm not seeing the others. And on the next section, we've got Under the Same Sun. That'll be Scorpions. There you are. If you don't believe me, got no artists on. But some are tricky like that. I like a bit of tricky dicky. Rocket, yeah. Rock the Night, classic Rock Night. Yes, and I'll give you them on two. And I've got the artists this time, but I don't have any pictures. Girls, Motley Crue. I'll give you three on here. Nowhere from Therapy, with a question mark. And Born to Be Wild, Steppenwolf. Oh, give me that one any day. Born to Be Wild, Steppenwolf. And on the other side, Start Talking Love, Magnum. Genesis, Follow Me, Follow You. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, it'll do for me. Original Slow Rock, there they are. And what's on reverse? Silver, I hear you say. Orange, blue, it must be blue. It must be blue. Now this picture. Same. You're supposed to answer same. Right. There is more right in this. Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi, I'll give you them on 3. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Smokey. And Fearfully by Journey. I like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah, Smokey. And on 2, I'll give you I Want to Break 3, Queen. I'd rather go Brian's Chicken Shack. And Knife in the Fast Lane, Eagles. I quite like those 3. We'll go for the Eagles, Life in the Fast Lane. Haven't heard it for a little while. And on 3, Never Say Goodbye, Bon Jovi. And Please Forgive Me, that's Bryan Adams. And Soldier of Fortune is Deep Purple. What we want to go for there? Yes, Deep Purple. So we went for the Deep Purple song on there. And Slow Rock Experience and What's on Reverse? Silver, yes. Orange, no. Same. You're not supposed to say a photo, same. And I'll give you them on 2. Is a New Age Girl from Dead-Eye Dick. What are you doing with that dick? Dead-Eye. Beds Are Burning from Midnight Oil. That's the natives come out and set our beds on fire. Yes. Come on, feel the heat. Twisted Sister. Come on, feel the noise, actually. That'll do for us. Yes, and on 2, You Belong to the City Eagles. Tell Mama, Savoy. And Holy Roller from Nazareth. Yeah, I like a bit of Nazareth. That'll do for me, Nazareth. Yes, Bon Jovi. I think that's Bonnie Tyler. Could that see it? Hold up. Now watch on reverse. Here you see a picture. No. Him. No. Yellow. No. Uh, that's Legend 2K8. I'll give you them on 2. Wonderful Tonight, Eric Clapton. Eye in the Sky, Alan Parsons Project. And always somewhere, if you follow the Scorpions, you end up going from country to country, town to town, yeah. And on the other side, All Alone, Just You and Your Heart. Oh, yes, that's hard. The Heat Is On, Glenn Frey. And I'll have to call for Inspector Mills. Oh, I won't just went missing. Yes, that's America. Alternative experience and what's on reverse? Different, you see. 2 lists. You're supposed to see different from the front cover. Right? I'll give you them on 2. Is it Wake Me Up When September Ends? Oh, I've got a couple of months yet. Green Day. All I want to do is tell you about the music with Sheryl Crow. And Addicted? Simple plan, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go for When September Ends, Green Day. And on the other side, High from James Blunt. I want to tell you that it's getting harder to breathe down here. It's getting harder to breathe. That's Maroon 5. And I want to tell you about Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. And that's the one I'll be going for. I want to give you some essential love ballads. I want to give you some essential love, but can't reach you today. But here's your invitation card. And what's on my verse? 2 lists. Essential love ballads. Is it, brothers? Don't put the cat among the pigeons, or there won't be any love ballads. They'll all be squabbling and fighting and killing, and everything will be happening. When you want love ballads, you got to put on Marvin Gaye and get some sexual healing. That's what you need. Sexual healing. And Cyndi Lauper, you put on your true colors. We'll go for Marvin Gaye. Sexual healing. And on the other side, OMD, that's Orchestral Maneuvers, of course, in the Dark, Maid of Orleans, Alphaville, Forever Young, 18 Till I Die. No, it's not on here. Thompson Twins, Hold Me Now. Well, I'll go for Thompson Twins, Hold Me Now. Just to save arguing over it, because it's a tough decision. What's on me, boys? Alternative All-Star. Can you see all the stars that you like there? What's those guys? 5 guys riding on a bike. 4. Well, it's a bit of a bumpy ride, lads. A bit of a bumpy ride. That's another group of boys. 6 of them standing in the middle of the road chatting to a girl. What a funny thing to do. But there's more on here. And that's the other side. 2 lists. I'm going to give you 3 on each of the 2 lists. Goods in MP3. Rockstar from Nickelback. Irish from Goo Goo Dolls. And The Speaks. Doing a song called High. But we're not having that. We're having, what were we having? We were having Nickelback's Rockstar, yes. Because Nickelback is on there. And we're going to do on the other side, Tone, Natalie Imbruglia. And Lifehouse with Blind. And Orange Crush, that's by R.E.M. Oh, I like that one, yes. Orange Crush, R.E.M. I'll be the one for that. Now that, I think, is all for us today. You can see Roland up there. There's a big shoulder, got his eyes on him. Can see anything, any which way, but loose. Mickey the monkey. I've enjoyed being on the show with him. I'll be coming on again soon, right? Okay, I'll do the show with you. Really? And what about Be Mine? Harry the Hedgehog? Hello, Rory. Be Mine. That's an open invitation for you. Can be mine any day. Harry the Hedgehog. Ted Bear is off asleep again. What happened to you, Ted? I went and washing machine When was that? I've been out in the washing machine for 3 years now, but I still go around, Every time I sleep, I go around. Watch my head. Ted Bear. He goes round and round. Every time he sleeps. He's on a merry-go-round. Permanent. Yes. And of course, Big Sherlock's here, yes. Anybody else? Well, of course, we have Mr. Wright. We never introduce him very much, but he's mostly there for refreshments. Oh, we mustn't forget him. We forget him. Probably, if there's ever one that's forgot, it's Mr. Wright, because he's absolutely the most, apart from maybe the Sherlocks, but they alternate. But Mr. Wright is here every moment of every day, and he gets forgotten about. He does. There he is. He's a permanent. He's as permanent as what I am, Mr. Wright, and he gets forgotten about. Roland up there gets forgotten about also. I mean, but he just stands there. Stand on the wall, of course, yeah. And I think that's all for today then. So I'll say bye bye from now and bye bye from me and the lads in the studio. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.